Guess what I did today? Absolutely nothing. I laid in bed and I watched an episode of The Button. You know what, I'm just gonna start it off with a trigger warning, because we're talking about mouthwashing and it's pretty intense. If you don't like anything up here, don't watch. And if you don't want spoilers, don't watch. And yeah, really, I love this game. I originally just watched people play it, and I was like, I really want to play it for myself, just to get that personal, like, experience, you know what I mean? Like, I want to feel that I am in this universe, that I am experiencing this for myself. And I had a wonderful friend gift me the money to play this game when around winter time, when it was like 75% off or something. Or it was like 25% off or something, okay? Like, I was like, oh, fucking get it. So I ended up buying it, playing it. My run was maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes long, and I was like, damn. And right now I have almost 4 hours in the game because I was achievement running. And no, I don't have full achievements because the last achievement is bugged, where it's like, oh, you have to get the achievement when you're getting Daisuke the mouthwash, and you have to do it in under 35 seconds. Whatever. So you have to like clip through the floor and it's still fucking bugged. Like, I've done it about 10 times and then I gave up and then I was like, I'm just gonna do the other achievements. Okay, I'm just gonna do the other achievements. Anyways, enough about that. I want to go more into my experience playing this game. Mouthwashing is about it's taking responsibility for when your actions have consequences and when karma finally catches up to you. And we've all had to deal with our own actions having their own consequences and even having a butterfly effect to what led up from here to kind of over here, or from here to here, whatever. Like, it's just, it goes to the extreme because of what happened down here. And if what happened down here didn't happen at all, it just would cease to exist. So it really has to deal with the guilt and the repercussions and having to deal that you are the one that's guilty for doing all of this. We play as the character Jimmy, which is one of the crew members of the Tulpar, and it really likes to air out the dirty laundry that this Jimmy character has. And maybe that's intentional because we are playing as him and we kind of get to see this self-guilt that really incorporates into the story and how we view each character, what their attitudes are, how they behave around us. So, without further ado, grab some tea, grab some food, something to enjoy yourself with, and I'm gonna have my gameplay up, and I'm gonna be talking. Let's get ahead and get started. So, chapter 1 is going to be a really short summary and synopsis, I guess. You start off in the cockpit of the Tulpar, the multiple screens in front of you warning you of an incoming meteor. Instead, you steer the ship in the direction of the asteroid and override the autopilot. You have to go into this utility box and get the key, and then you can override the actual autopilot. Oh. Danger? Yep. Only used in case of emergencies, that makes sense. Emergency generator. Oh, there's Anya. Okay. You can only click the key. Take emergency key. Alright. Guess we're gonna stop this autopilot, because it's bugging. It's locked. Yeah. Ew. Oh. Crash imminent. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. And once you do all of that, you are led with a really infinite hallway of pipes, and soon the lights start to flicker, and all you can really see on the walls instead of the actual hallway is you see multiple posters of Polly. Polly is the Pony Express mascot. He's there to kind of keep the morale of all of the crew members, kind of cheer them on, you know? And, it's... he's cute, but just the whole symbolism of Polly being kind of that watchful eye, like the company always knows what you're doing, like, don't take too many breaks, blah 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 blah. It really is an intense reminder of who we're playing as, where we are, our situation is. There's no getting out, but that's what I take from it. Also, I think Polly is, or Polly, whatever. I'm gonna say Polly because it's an E and not a Y. Polly is meant to represent Jimmy's guilt throughout the story. And for me personally, it represents Jimmy's lack of ability to truly control most situations, for his arrogance gets in the way. And what I mean by all that, if that's too many words, we always see Polly. We always see him on the posters, and especially in the sequence when we know we are playing as one of the crew members. After we play chapter 3, we kind of realize, after we play throughout all the chapters, we do realize that yes, we are playing as Jimmy, and we were the ones that overrided this cockpit. And Polly is meant to represent that just looming feeling of guilt and regret, but Polly can also represent that the company really doesn't care what their employees are doing. Because Jimmy was able to get away with crashing the ship, possibly killing them all. And where's Pony Express? Where are they? Well, they're kind of nowhere to be found. Go down here again? We can run, but that doesn't... Ah! Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Shit, man! And now we move on to chapter 2. Anya, Daisuke, Swansea, and Jimmy are gathered in the lobby table to discuss what could possibly be in the cargo hold. Swansea seems to be extremely pessimistic, not wanting to open it up because he's more concerned about the docked pay. To play devil's advocate, Anya does try and insists that maybe there's something there. Maybe there's resources that they could use, supplies that they can, keep themselves alive for. But after that back and forth, Jimmy interrupts and says that he'll be the one to handle it. He's the captain, it's his responsibility, like he's always wanted. But we'll get into that later. Meeting with Daisuke, you can see Jimmy's hesitation that they might not make it back to Earth to tell their story. We'll have a rad story to tell though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. Okay. Jimmy's not that hopeful. It'll impress the ladies too. Hell yeah. The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. See, he's worrying about the right stuff. While Daisuke seems very happy that it's a story to tell when they get back to Earth, we kind of see this side of Jimmy that doesn't really seem to be that hopeful. He already has kind of accepted that maybe they're not going to make it after all. And we don't really know why, because Daisuke really seems to be the only quote-unquote hopeful character here. And I also think that's part of Daisuke's character. He's meant to be the optimistic, like, overall happy-go-lucky, ray of sunshine. I think that that's mainly intentional. But just knowing that nobody else really has hope that they're going to get out of this, it's scary, and at the same time, it really plays into the dynamics of how each character reacts. So, speaking of characters, you meet with Anya, and this is the first time that you've seen the previous captain, Curly, and he looks like a hot Cheeto wrapped in like moist toilet paper. I don't really know how to explain it. It's really gross. Anya mentions that she seems almost scared or remorseful for the continuous strain she has to put on Curly and herself in order to take care of what used to be the captain. That's what I think. Yeah, don't respond to that, Anya. Oh, also, I was hoping you could help me with Captain Curly. Alright, man. Right, sorry, with Curly's medication. People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Hey! Shut your fucking mouth, Jimmy. Shut your fucking mouth. And speaking of captain, Jimmy is really insistent that he's the captain. You know, it's not Curly. He has to earn that title. And it just feels like a little dig. A little dig at Curly and a little dig at Anya too, because when he mentions Nurse Anya, I don't really think he believes that she has the capability of a nurse. But if this story of that, hypothetically, Curly was the one to crash the ship into the asteroid, she was able to keep that motherfucker alive. Somehow, someway, props to the girl. With Anya's discomfort comes a favor she asks of Jimmy, to give Curly his meds. which is fine despite you having to force his mouth open and practically choke him. Ah! Okay, we have to That's so gross. His mouth is closed. We have to just hold still, yeah? I don't like this any more than you do. You know what they say. Pain is how we know we're still living. Ugh. Not coming from you. I can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I gotta do push-ups after that one. Hold on. I did those two, hold on. Okay, that was 5. That was 5. Anya is a goddamn saint, I'll tell you, because she had to deal with this, okay? After you give him his meds though, Anya's really upset, and I understand why. Her nausea could be both from Curly and the stress her body is under. What we realize in later chapters is a hidden pregnancy. And how did she get pregnant? Who got her pregnant? Gee, I wonder who. Really is a mystery. What answer would make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's 2 reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to do it, for one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. Meeting with Swansea by the util door, he refuses Jimmy or anyone to enter. He doesn't seem to trust the other crew members, despite them showing some capability of why they're on the ship and the things or the skills that they may have. But what's really in the util room, nobody really knows, except Swansea. But is she gonna come with us? Oh yeah, she's here, okay. Are we doing the right thing? Let it be medicine, food, or water. You know, we're doing what we can. We're doing what we can. We're doing 4517. If we can turn that off. Or actually, we'll just leave it on just in case. What do you guys think we've been shipping? If it's spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. Right, Swansea? Quit yapping. Alright. Well, get on with it. This is all you. I wanted duly noted that I had no involvement in this. Alright, man. Oh, that sounds like a beast. We find the code scanner, find the code, blah blah blah, revealing the big room with rows of boxes. Awesome. And the chapter ends abruptly here. Chapter 3, which is 7 days before the crash. Now, if you don't understand how the chapter system works in this game, we kind of are back, and then forward, and then back, and then forward, all resolving around this point. So let's say we're here, this is the past, this is the present, and we're kind of hopping back and forth, or rather, more so like this. It goes back and forth through like, oh, it'll be 2 months after the crash, and now it's 7 days, and then it'll be like 4 months, and then it'll be 5 days. That's how the chapter system works. So chapter 3, we are introduced to Curly pre-crash, and we play as him going through an employee psych eval. During the eval though, he seems very spaced out, very thinking about things, just something's keeping his mind preoccupied, and we don't really know what. And I don't know if we ever really figure it out, but I don't think it's that important because he's, you know, not our main character, unfortunately. Anya seems to complain about Jimmy's fascination with horses. Cartoon horses. Well, I could take it off your hands. Really? Oh! I find myself sexually attracted to horses. I'm sorry, but why fucking horses? You brony? Like, I don't get it. Does that have to do with, like, the Polly? Like, Pony Express, get it? Because pony horses, they're, like, interchangeable or whatever. I don't really know. I don't think the riders or anything. Would I put that label on him? I don't know, but if I heard somebody had a fascination with horses, I'd probably say that they're a brony too. Honestly. So we leave the Psychoval and we go outside of Util to find Jimmy, saying that Tolpar has essentially seen much better days. No! Alright. And Pony Express, they don't provide onboard entertainment. It feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tolpar is starting to show her age. Fast inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue. Plus they had a Daisuke last minute. Didn't account that there'd be 5 of us now. I really should have made a bigger stink about that. So this implies that Curly and Jimmy have already worked together, which, you know, we'll find that they're actually kind of good friends. Free. Ouch! Strong stuff, huh? Get it through your goddamn skull. That vent is strictly off limits. Is that the vent above the medical center? Fully fucking collapsed inside. You looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Yeah, but like, you can't fit in there to fix it, right? Oh. So I can totally handle it, Captain. No, Swansea! Swansea, this could have damaged the pods. You can't let something like this happen again. Yeah, I got it loud and clear. Keep the axe until you've cleaned all of this up, yeah? I don't want him holding the axe. What are you standing around for? Clean this mess up. It's okay to be big, boss. My grams is super huge. And he lived until like 16. That's not a very, After going into Util and freeing Daisuke from the ultra mega dangerous foam, we now lead Jimmy into the cockpit and do some Psychoval there. Now, if you're wondering why I kind of skipped over the whole Daisuke and Swansea thing, gives a little window of how we view the characters, or at least how Curly views them, because then again, we're playing as Curly. We're not playing as Jimmy. We play Jimmy after the crash, and we play Curly before the crash. So it's very easy to tell who we're playing as throughout the series, just letting you know. So I do want to note, within the chapters of the games, there are things called the Bizarro experience, or the Bizarro sequence. And people have a lot of theorizing on what they could mean. I think the Bizarro sequences are a look inside of the narrator, and what they're thinking, how they're feeling, whether it be in that moment or some sort of foreshadowing. So before the painful experience of having to listen to Jimmy, Curly goes through this Bizarro sequence, where the end of the corridor dips to a sea of red. I don't really know if this is blood, but I'm just gonna call it blood. I think we could turn this off. Ew. Oh wait, this is actually really pretty. Oh my god, that's actually kind of sick. There we go. Alright, look at this. This is beautiful. This is a wallpaper. What the fuck is that noise? Here's a few wallpaper shots. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Hello? Hold on, I can't turn on my camera. Emergency, emergency, emergency. Oh! The fuck is that? Ladders? and a bunch of ladders and cockpit warning signs. I like to think of this as that Curly is flooded by the idea that his job may be what he doesn't want anymore. The visual and auditory strain of the warning signs, the reigning thought of that hypothetical ladder that Jimmy talks about later.
Ew, hold on. Does this end? Can this end, please? Oh, the light! The light! The light! Oh my god, wait.
At the end of the sequence is where Jimmy lies in the cockpit. It's not in the future, like it's not what Curly is actually seeing, but it could definitely be an artistic interpretation of how he is feeling. Cinematic? Is that trying to say that we like had a feeling about this, like warning going off? Or is maybe yeah. Or maybe it's just tying in with who we're playing as now, because we're playing as Jimmy in the present. And I don't know, he can't be feeling guilty. He's a fucking asshole. You can't just make something up for this. It's not like these evals ever go anywhere when we get back. We'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated tasks as co-pilot efficiently and to your fullest capacity? Let's see. I'll just put good for that one. At the end of the psych eval, we get some kind of heart-to-heart between Curly and Jimmy. Jimmy mentions that his position of co-captain is satisfying for the benefit of control, though seems kind of jealous of the praise that Curly gets. What with how you struggled back on Earth? Sure, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? How come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in cement? Lately, I've just been thinking, is this enough? Should I just stay here because I've been successful at it? A good long haul freighter captain? And that's bad? That's what I'm saying, it's not. But it's terrifying. I think, am I figured out? Is this all I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it. I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder, so now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top no matter how you look at it. Well, I'm still climbing and climbing. Hey, don't compare victories. Everyone's different. Everyone goes at their own place. Everyone's got their own ladder to climb, hypothetically. Curly, though, seems hesitant to continue his career of space pilot, perhaps wanting to do something he enjoys. Then, as mentioned before, there's that ladder metaphor where you're climbing and you reach the top. And maybe that ladder wasn't tall enough. Maybe it was the wrong ladder. Maybe one of the steps was broken. Oh no, the big guys themselves. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. Then here comes the higher-ups to kind of interject their heart-to-heart conversation and bring bad news to the rest of the crew on the Tulpar. Oh, Anya's thing isn't here anymore. I need to leave this here just in case. Not sure this geriatric thing would be any use in a real emergency, but Big Swan swears it's more reliable than anything made this decade. Okay, if Swansea likes it. Jimmy beat me the hold on. Jimmy bet me the 50 credits that this thing will never see the outside of this locker. So far, he's winning. Yeah, that's, I'm like, what the fuck? Why are all these valves here? Why do you need this shit? Take news from corporate. Oh. Were we not supposed to do that? Take your hello? But now we're going to get into chapter 4, labeled Take Responsibility. Into a dark room, and we are met with halls of boxes stacked on shelves with nothing but a TV in the center. You can switch the channels, and the first one is a middle-aged man, blue-collar worker, mentioning the benefit of high wages, first aid health protection, and life insurance, even time off for vacations, which I read this more as some advertisement for Pony Express, but it doesn't seem to be specific of what the company actually is. I do think this is just an overall cycle of what Pony Express paints itself to be. I don't think it's anything that is for sure. Like, I don't think they actually provide any of this, but you can say a lot of things and not do them, so that's not illegal. Kind of. Kind of. Don't quote me on that.
So this is whatever company they're working for, I suppose. Yeah, that seems real quiet. Okay.
So the second ad is visualizing this morphing into like a black hole shape being sucked by this black hole. I don't really know what it means. It could be, you know, the inevitable fate of the Tulpar, you know, lost to space. Eventually, they'll never get rescued and the ship just ceases to exist. So the third ad visualizes the man, which has an answer to atoms. Millions and quadrillions of atoms are the tiny building blocks which make up everything in the world. Not like no one knows, but I really love the imagery here. Perhaps relating to the fact that we are all in some way tied together. Similar to decision-making having more than just an effect on yourself. Or this just could be some analogy that I'm reading too much into and trying not to take it on face value.
And sealing wax, and cabbages and kings. Although no one has ever here in fact is the...
So, the fourth and spookiest ad is labeled as cow butchering. I really can't tell you anything about this, besides it's just a video of slices of meat hanging in a cryo. It could just symbolize that the crew is just, you know, bags of flesh within the cryo freeze of the butchering place. They didn't really have a purpose to be up there. Really, they're just pawns. They're just sacks of meat, and Pony Express doesn't give a fuck about what happens to them. That could very well just be like my little... I don't think theories ever really have a wrong answer. I think theories have different interpretations of what it could be based on what you know. So now we go into the fifth ad. It is called Ism. It's a cure to any ailment of the body politic. So, ism could relate to the hope that Pony Express provided. You can name your own salary, you get less hours. You can name your own salary, you can do less hours but get paid more. At least relating to the first ad.
Oh, you have the bountiful benefit of higher wages, shorter hours, and security. Enormous profits, no strikes. Remember, you're the big boss. Government control, no worry about votes, name your own salary. Bigger crops, lower costs. Why, ism even makes the weather perfect every day. Right.
Huh, so the company kind of... It seems like the company kind of framed itself as a, like, you work with us and, you're set for life, you know? You don't need to do anything else with your life.
So the sixth ad is of the skeleton just kind of, you know, wiggling out. He's having a good time, and he's losing his limbs, but what do you want me to say? He's vibing. Give him a break. So the last ad of the TV seems to pull in the view of the character. It's an ad for Dragon Breath, a revolutionary dental hygiene product.
Yes! A revolutionary new dental hygiene product. Okay, brand new formula designed to kill bacteria and kills germs without leaving a bad taste. Okay. Hey! Dragon Breath X mouthwash. All day, fire fresh. Consult with your local dental hygienist specialist before, during, and after the use of Sorry for hitting you. I will not expect responsibility of any harm caused by use of this product.
So now we're on chapter 5, which is 2 months after the crash. Jimmy opens one of the cargo boxes, seeing the Dragon Breath branded mouthwash. Unfortunately, the sugar contents are too high for any practical use, but their 2 months of struggle were for the whole cargo being filled with just mouthwash.
That probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant. Disinfectant? What are you? Let me see that. No. 14% ethanol? What are you doing? Stop that. Shit! Oh, shut up. I'm just an old cotter taking care of his gentle hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. A glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst. Good riddance and cheers. To Captain Curly. Here, here.
And we get the sad revelation that Swansea has ended his sobriety streak. If he's gonna die, it's gonna be on his own terms. Why struggle with the effort? It's been 15 years, but he's already accepted his fate. Might as well enjoy what he can. And while Anya seems in distress, Swansea is currently drunk, I assume, or on the verge of it, and Daisuke seems to almost follow in his footsteps. Whether Swansea had tried to kind of influence him, or maybe he just did it on his own volition. Chapter 6. 6 days before the crash. Now he plays Curly. You have to break the news. Before you can really figure out what the news is, it's your lucky day to have your annual birthday party.
What? Just thinking they're gonna die, and I don't really know we don't really know what Curly thinks. We don't know. How do I can't click it. I can't examine it. Alright, we'll just have to figure out what they said. This way. We have to, unfortunately, break the news. Surprise! Surprise! Look at your face. Gotcha. Cheers. Wow. What's the, occasion? We only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we can have it whenever. Only one person can really be surprised birthday per trip. We did Swansea last fall, remember? No way, I can't believe I missed that. You were next on the list, so congratulations. Hate to say it though, your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party. You're the only one with clearance to make the cake. The recipe is there by the machine. Hop to it, Captain. Bake a cake? Hold on! Wait, but we have to break the news! I think you need to use the code scanner. They're really getting a lot of mileage out of that thing, huh? You know how it is. Pony Express being either cheap or lazy. Usually both, no? You gonna use the Pony Express provided cake recipe? At least make it correctly. You should find the ingredients and recipe in the kitchen. Swansea really likes that cake. Don't tell anyone. Okay, we aren't telling anybody. What? Mommy, I threw up!
Polly says, another day in paradise. Yay!
I'm gonna kick you. Alright?
Pony Express only allows one celebration per year, so that leaves one birthday per year. And, lucky for everybody, at least lucky for Curly, his birthday was decided to be celebrated. Which, hey, good on him. While Curly starts to feel guilty or even kind of standoffish, you're the only one that can make the cake, because you're the captain. Everything goes through you. It's fine though. It's actually kind of fun making the cake.
Could just sneak an extra packet of sweetener in there? Just kidding. Maybe? Nah, totally kidding. Unless. Okay. No. How the fuck do we make the cake? Take the water packet. Hold on. Oh. Oh! I was just guessing. Whoops. Alright, so how the fuck do we make the cake? Oh! So water and gelatin. 4213. I thought this was a record player. So water and gelatin. Wait, what? No. Then just mix that. Dun, 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 dun. Ew. Why does this sound like that? Oh! Don't do that ever again.
So you serve the cake and, well, they all want you to make a speech. You're their lovely captain, after all. And you decide that this speech isn't as happy and isn't as uplifting as they want it to be.
Still have to. Oh! We still have that mission to break the fucking news. Hey. What's wrong? Oh no. That's all it said on the report from management. We will receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that. Pony Express finally kicking the bucket, huh? What a joke. And we're the punchline. I don't have any savings. They can't just do this.
Pony Express is shutting down, and this will be the crew's last mission together. Curly says he was supposed to keep this a secret, but that didn't feel fair to him, and it didn't feel fair to the rest of the crew. Jimmy, however, takes this extremely personally, criticizing Anya, my beautiful wife, of being a rookie and just being clueless. Swansea's old, only have so many years left in his tank, and Daisuke has a lot of padding to fall on without his job. Curly explains that he does in fact want to do better things. He wants to do bigger tasks, and he wants a job that he can really enjoy. Jimmy takes this as an opportunity to complain. The only thing, hypothetically, in Jimmy's view, that is holding Curly back is the crew. No crew, meaning he can move on, leaving the others to their own devices. But let's be real. Jimmy isn't concerned with Anya's lack of savings, living paycheck to paycheck. He isn't concerned of Swansea's position of working for how long, and he's not concerned with Daisuke being the young, impressionable crewmate. Jimmy, remind you, is Curly's co-pilot. From the sounds of Jimmy's psych eval, this is the first time Jimmy has had any form of control. He has authority, or at least, and he has responsibility, but very loosely. And if Curly leaves, does bigger or better things, there's no guarantee that Curly is going to bring Jimmy with him. The small and quick grasp at authority is gone.
What am I supposed to do? Oh shit. Let's have some fucking cake. Props to the Twilight Cruise of the Topar. Props to our captain and his new prospects. Damn! So they're getting fired? And they're stuck in space? That's cold. Yep, alright. Take the cake. Take the cake. Regulations say I should keep it locked up behind the scanner. Oh, what? Hello? Where's my mouse? Oh. Oh. Oh, we just gotta rock it back and forth. My bad, I'm kinda stupid. And we leave the candles on when we cut it? Are you serious? Oh. Okay. 3 months after the...
So now we're on to chapter 6, 3 months after the crash. Our now mangled Curly is in pain, his groans and aching noises waking you up. Just a reminder, we're now playing as Jimmy.
Can't sleep. Not with that noise. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got the mouthwash just laying around. Oh! We found his employee card! Okay. Can we find Swansea's? Oh my god, they've just been ransacked. Oh, there's just a mouth. Oh my god, he's littered in it. That's horrible.
Anya's nowhere to be found, at least not in medical, where she usually should be. Jimmy goes to find Anya. It's her job after all. She's supposed to be taking care of him.
Been given his medicine yet.
Find Anya. Oh no. Oh shit, what's happened? What's happened? We need to make sure Swansea's not pulling anything. In the cockpit? No. Oh, they are! Though they're plotting. Jimmy isn't sure what or who, but the energy of both Anya and Swansea talking is peculiar. You're the captain. You need to know everything that's going on. Not able to sleep either. It's nighttime. Why are you talking this late? Anya, are you crying? No, don't worry. I'm okay. We all need to keep it together. Oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain. He's making noises again. Did you give him his meds before, Anya? No. Must have. But running low on meds. Soon, Curly won't be able to keep quiet. Jimmy gets extremely paranoid, knowing his control is slipping. How everyone else looks at him. Said, I'll do it. You getting a lot of use out of that right now? Of course I have it. Don't overthink it. I wonder if they've even noticed we're missing back at headquarters. It'd take a rescue ship so long to get here. Might be another freighter they could divert to try and find us. It's not inconceivable. I suppose you're right. I don't know what they're gonna do. Are they thinking of killing Curly? Is that why she didn't give him the meds? I mean, let's be real honest. I don't think Curly's got much left in the tank. I'm gonna be real. Just a handful left. Once these are out, we'll have nothing to keep him quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 10 milligram oxydyne extended release capsules, the good stuff. Come on, stop it with the noise. Damn it. I know what everyone is thinking. The way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what would she do? Damn it! Here we are now. Me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. I hope these make you feel fucking better. Damn. Why are they blaming Curly? It's the company that wants... Oh my god. I'm about to cry right now. What? I'm sorry? Okay, we... Oh. Oh my god! But now you're annoyed. There's so much to look at. So much you're responsible for. Find the code scanner. Give Curly his meds. Get rid of the foam, but not too much foam. But Jimmy wanted it. Jimmy wanted this. He wanted the control. And now he has to deal with the responsibility that comes with that control. So now we're in the Bizarro sequence again. At least a different form of it. What's a talk between two old friends? Maybe a mere meetup? Who cares if the cake sucks, Jimmy? You should be happy to see a friend alive after a blast like that. But Jimmy, being Jimmy, he criticizes the cake. Even a subpar cake with a friend makes you appreciate the better things you have. Anything I can grab? I still need Swansea's ID, and I need Jimmy's ID. If he has one. They're not, I guess we gotta take a seat. We should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes the really good stuff, well, good, right? Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I've thought many times, is this what peace feels like? Is it... Whoa. And is this good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is try and make my life one I'm not. Hold on. So all I can do is to try and make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love. But other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So, if you'll do the honors. Right. Well, let me go find a knife. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, open the door, and what the fuck is... That's just more... It's everywhere, dude! Blue expresses rise and shine. Yeah, rise and shine my fucking ass. You left them here to die. You're a bitch. Well, if you left Jimmy to die, I think that's fine. Because I don't like Jimmy right now. I really don't like him. What the fuck? Hello? Okay, no, I'm just running into shit. What the fuck? Ew! Ew! It's watching me too. That's gross. Ew. Oh, I'm getting out of there. Why is it so dark? Why is it so dark and scary? Why is it so dark and scary? Why did someone just start hyperventilating? Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't do this. Uh-huh. What the fuck? Sorry? But Curly is always watching. He's always observing. Watching is both the force of his arms and gravity to slice open into what he thought was a friend. It hurts. But not for Jimmy. Far from it. Jimmy's in control. What remainder of the end of a rope he has. And even in hurting everybody else, he enjoys that control. But he doesn't like the responsibility that comes with it. So now we're on chapter 8, which is 4 months after the crash. So now you're left to check on your crew, at least what's left of them. Daisuke has followed in Swansea's footsteps, indulging in mouthwash and an intoxicating high. He was supposed to be nothing but an intern, his mother viewing him as a scrub with no ambition. Now, in my playthrough, I actually didn't talk to Daisuke, which is my fault. I couldn't find him, that, or I, like, saw him, but I just didn't click on him, so that is my bad.
We found Swansea's! Motherfucker!
Sorry, Swansea.
What the fuck? Wait, he's kind of hitting it though. He's kind of hitting it though. Low key, he kind of hitting it though. Shit. There's a big man. There's a big man himself, Jimbo. Listen, listen, listen. This is the best part. Oh, yeah. You're a mess, Swansea. It'll be all the sad motherfuckers on the topar in the sky with diamonds. Captain Jimmy pulling the plug on the party before the last call. Shit. Where'd that Keen rode off to? He's gotta work on his stamina. Party's over here. Oh my god. He's fucking drunk as shit. What the fuck? He's got the fire axe with him. Dude. Somebody. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for Anya. Hold on. Okay. Anya. Oh, that sounded like I moaned, my bad.
Oh, you startled me.
Yeah. Sorry.
No worries.
You think about drinking that too?
Honestly, yeah. It'd probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything. As much as I'd like it to.
Right.
Hey, I was thinking... Did you know that not all of the medicine on board was in my office? We store some in a storage locker in the hallway.
Why haven't you brought this up earlier?
It was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it. But I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot... Depot? I think the medicine depot locker isn't too far into the mass of it. So we could try and break it down. One strike too many on a weak spot. We'll all get sucked into space. I think it's worth the risk.
If nothing else, an excuse to give Swansea to hand over the axe. Yeah, I don't think a drunk guy should, I don't think a drunk anybody should, be wielding a gun, but, that's just my opinion. So first, Mr. Swansea, I need you to hand over the axe. Jimbo! El Capitano, the man with the plan. You done? I need that. This old thing. This was entrusted to me by a previously tragically inclined leader. Big responsibility. But you know all about that, huh? I'm gonna try and get some more painkillers. Do something useful, you know? Oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early. I'm trying to save us. I don't think you are. Take matters into your own hands, huh? Be my guest. Don't do it. No! No! Not the TV, motherfucker! Swansea. Damn, he's drunk as shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Swansea. Come on, man. You can't be going around like this. Okay, I have the axe. Where was it again, Anya? See the phone by the hallway to medical? You can kind of see the locker in there. By medical. Oh. This? This? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ah! Yeah. Oh, why don't we take all of them? Whatever. Oh, God. Alright, we have them. Do we give them to you? Oh. Oh, she's gone! Oh! Jesus Christ! Okay. Oh, wow, Jim. You did it. Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out. Amazing, really. Sure. I hate to ask you again, but could you give Curly his painkillers? It still just makes me so nauseous. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up until now. But I'm trying to actually fix things, Anya. I'm getting us through this. It's find the code scanner, then figure out the door code, get the axe, chop up the foam but not too much, and best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it. I have to. Because the captain has to take fucking responsibility on this goddamn ship. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Go make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit. No, I can... I'll take care of it, Anya. I always do. Damn! You wanted to be captain! You were jealous of Curly! And now you realize that being a captain isn't just all about being in control, you dickwad, alright? Go suck on a fucking cactus, you bitch. 500 mg? Compared to the other shit? Wait, can we give him alcohol? Oh. I don't think I understand the pressure you were under before. There you go! There you fucking go! Alright, now you understand. Fuck. You tried to tell me. Our worst moments don't make us monsters, huh?
You were a good captain, Curly. And you'll be one again. I'll get us both through this. Oh god, no, I have to suffer this. It's so immersive. Is Curly crying? Or is it... Is Curly crying? Or was that Jimmy? I genuinely cannot tell. Oh, hello? You can't help but wonder just how these events landed in place. What Jimmy thought he wanted may not have been what he could handle. Oh? Ew. 6 hours until judgment? I'm sorry? So, now we go on to chapter 9, 6 hours until judgment. I'm gonna be real honest, I'm tired. I've been writing the script for like the past 4 hours, and it's been, I love this game, but I definitely think I put a lot on my plate trying to write about this in like one sitting. I, again, love this game, but holy shit. Hey, at least this is good finger practice. So, a short mention of this chapter, it's not really long. Jimmy barricades himself in the cockpit with a metal pipe and that nylon rope in that small little closet there. I guess Curly wins that bet after all. That's good, right? Hello? What are we doing here? Why are we doing this? What? Hello? Oh. Oh shit, we don't have the... I'm gonna chop you into 20 fucking pieces! Why? Oh! Oh! Until judgment? And now we land ourselves in chapter 10, which is 2 days before the crash. So, a little breather in between here. We're about what I thought was supposed to be halfway done through my script, but from the looks of it, it's about like between 1/3 and 1/2. Like it's a, you know what I mean? Like it's there. It's kind of there. So just hang in with me. Get another drink, get some food, take any meds you need to. We're chilling. We're good. So, back to chapter 10. Anya and Curly find themselves restless. The stress of their last shipment together. There's financial worries. And then we get an introduction into Anya's upper right pixel. I really think this means that Anya is all for the details. Or rather, Anya is able to appreciate the little things that happen. In comparison, Curly is always for the bigger picture. And maybe this reflects on him on wanting a bigger or better job. He wants a larger canvas to fill. Or maybe I'm just kind of stretching things here. Or maybe this could be taken as the situation between Anya and Jimmy. Maybe Curly sees it as nothing. Maybe he doesn't see it at all. Anya points out that pixel. In the back of her mind, it's always there. But Curly doesn't see it that way. Curly doesn't see it at all. But I have one question for you. Sorry, I had to hydrate for that one. Just under 8 months. Hey, why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not in the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. What? So now we get to chapter 11, which is 5 months after the crash. So Polly has been beheaded, quite literally, and Daisuke runs to the lobby. Daisuke tells Jimmy that Anya has locked herself in medical with Curly. And while Jimmy is worried about Curly, Daisuke is worried about Anya. Sick. Jimmy, help! Hold on, why do you need Jimmy's help? Jimmy, it's a total emergency. Calm down, what is it? Anya's stuck in medical. The door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Right. Let's go have a look. Okay.
Before I do have a look, I'm sorry, Anya. I'm sorry. I wanna see. Ah! Hurry! We gotta hurry! Go, go, go! Alright! Chill the fuck out. Ah! Ah! It's a fucking fallen angel! Ah, it's creepy as shit! Oh, that's horrible. Oh. Anya, I brought Jimmy. I don't think that's gonna help. I think it's gonna make it worse. We're here to rescue you. Don't worry. Don't panic. Oh. Anya, I brought Jimmy. Don't worry, don't panic. What do I do? What am I supposed to do? Oh. No. How do I... Oh. Oh, shit! What was the text? My bad. Hey, Anya! Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy. The rest of our medicine stash is in there, too. Damn, this could be bad. Did you try to really put your back into it? Any wrenches laying around? How heavy is the med kit? Oh. Anya, is the door stuck? No. Huh? What do you mean? Look, we're all stressed. You can't go breaking down at every little hardship. Open the damn door. Oh shit, you were right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. I always believed that our worst moments didn't define us, didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Make no mistake. This isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make. Open the door. I'll take care of it. Anya? What does that mean? Hurley's still in there with her, right? Yeah, you don't think... Daisuke? You and Swasi know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical. Well, there's that vent. There's the vent. Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Like, super mega not allowed any above any else. The utility room. That busted vent in there loops into medical. But I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it. If that's the only way, we'll make it work.
He eventually gets worried that Anya might do something to Curly as well. And it's a little strange. I think this really speaks on Jimmy as a character. Despite being the one that caused the damage with Curly and the damage to Anya, he's not at all worried for Anya. He's not at all worried about her, you know, in any sense, really. He's just worried about Curly, because Curly has always seen the best in him, and we'll go into that more later. But this is far from her worst moment. In fact, her best. Despite Jimmy implying she would do something to Curly, he hasn't even thought of what Anya would do to herself. Well, not that he cares anyways. In a quest to get to the medical vent, Swansea, drunk off his rocker, guards your plan.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility was dangerous, but I'm good right here, fellas. You know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits. Look, if there's any possibility, Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You'd only tear this goddamn ship a new asshole. Nothing be done about it. Bad luck. Tail miss the donkey. But Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out. Hold on. We're God's hand-picked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So let's hear it for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere else ain't my problem. Since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen. Let's go, Swansea. There's no point with him. So Swansea's just drunk off his ass. Daisuke's kind of lost. I don't think he really knows what to do with this.
Which kicks us into chapter 12. So chapter 12 is 8 hours until judgment. Daisuke, bleeding out on Swansea's bed. It's your responsibility to fix him, but you already used the disinfecting alcohol to get the drunk Swansea even more plastered.
Okay, sorry. We still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash? Get it, now! The cocktail, The cocktail? What are you blabbering about? That was your fault. You never would have. I had no choice. You useless, you goddamn fucking idiot. There has to be something else. Find disinfectant? Oh shit. Oh shitter. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Oh, shut up. Disinfectant. I think we need. No. We'll go the other way. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something around here, right? Like. Shit! It's all gone? There has to be something.
Curly's resting area is blurred, a mere smudge in your worldview. Debatably an ugly but noticeable smear that will take more than a few scrubs to get out. And this could be taken in multiple ways, but my personal interpretation is that we figure out that's where Anya died. And I think this speaks on that Curly refuses to acknowledge this area. Not because he's guilty, well, maybe he's a little guilty, but he doesn't see Anya as a person. He saw Anya as a pawn. And not every soldier gets their own gravestone. Not every soldier gets named, not every soldier gets remembered. But Anya was never a soldier, not in Jimmy's eyes. So, moving on, the entrance to the cargo hold now has a gravestone with a pink hibiscus flower, similar to the ones on Daisuke's shirt. So, this could either insinuate Daisuke's death, or from what I've seen online, could insinuate Anya's gravestone. And with your captain assigned scanner, you look right past the gravestone. And I think that's pretty funny. In the position of being a captain, you completely ignore Anya's grave, or completely ignore Daisuke's grave. Whoever you want to interpret, I think the message is still there. So, you scan that gravestone and you reveal a dark and never-ending stairwell that scared the shit out of me, honestly. Just having to walk down darkness, I was like, something's going to jump out at me, and I am not going to like it. I am going to be scared fucking shitless in like 3 seconds. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm just gonna keep walking down the stairs. I'm just gonna keep going and not look behind me. 'Cause be quiet. A blind beast, aimless and restless. You can't run from it. So your task is now avoid the blind pulley and get that wonderful mouthwash that Pony fucking loves. I don't know why.
How do I be quiet, bro? What the fuck? Ah, what is this? Stop this immediately. Okay. 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 Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I'm actually gonna throw up. I'm actually gonna throw up. I'm actually gonna throw up. Stop it. 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 I moved for too long. Oh. Oh my god, that's so crunchy. Dude, this is not funny. This is not funny. This game's so mean. This game's so mean. So I'm guessing. He's right up. Oh my god! Is there anything over here? You're such a bitch. Just go away. I don't think there's anything over here. It's right up on me. I can keep moving. I can keep moving. Bro. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. This is so mean. Ew. Ew.
That's gross. That's gross. You're gross. You're gross. You're disgusting. Wait, I see something. In an attempt to fix this, Jimmy uses the mouthwash on Daisuke. Does it help? Does it hurt? I'm sure it does, but not for Jimmy. I'm sorry. I messed up. Don't try to talk. Please don't be screaming in agony. No. No, not Daisuke! Oh! I can't. Chapter 16, which is 5 months after the crash. Daisuke and Jimmy make a god-awful drink to get the drunk Swansea even more drunk. Trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. I just don't want to fuck up again like I did before. You're right, Anya. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Daisuke. We can save Curly, yeah? Swansea won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Right. Alright. Yeah. We got this. Even before the foam, how do we get the door to utility open? Swansea's been practically camping in the front of the door, and he has the key. I have an idea. You're gonna have to trust me. We need to knock him out. You're gonna fight him? No. Even he has to have his limits when it comes to booze. We can make him pass out. Simple, safe. He might even realize we did anything after the fact. There's a recipe for a mocktail in the kitchen. You can follow the steps, but use different ingredients to add kick to it. Come on. Knock out Swansea. Is that a good idea? Okay. Mocktail, okay. Water. Mouthwash and isopropyl. We already have that. Yeah. Mouthwash. So, like... Oh, he's sitting on the counter. We're out of sweetener. Any ideas? I might have accidentally at some point mistakenly misplaced a few packets before. By accident. Right. You can take a look around my stuff. Could be somewhere around there. But also totally somewhere else. Who knows? Anything's possible. The crash sure jumbled everything up. Okay. Bro. You're sleeping with it? Alright, bro. Whatever you say. Daisuke. Does Swansea even like sweet stuff that much? Maybe we don't have to. We need it to cover up the taste. Come on, focus. And... yeah. Oh god, I don't like this. Alright, let's go give it to Swansea. You taking to teaching my intern now? I personally try to educate based off years of experience. That's just me, Captain. Damn. The fuck is that? Look, we need to keep working together. If this is how I can get us through this without us being at each other's necks all the time, then yeah, give it here. We kind of freestyled the recipe. Yeah, I can tell you had a hand in this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either.
You never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you on board, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, huh? Bootstraps and all that. What a load of horse shit. You think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner, smarter in the worst way. Wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea. Suppose you think we should all be acting like you, our hard-working, esteemed captain. I say take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way. Damn. Damn, he's chugging it! He chugged that shit! Oh my god, he just fell!
So, I kind of skipped over this in my script. I know there's this whole thing of how drunk Swansea basically calls Daisuke useless, and I promise I go back to that when I analyze Swansea and when I kind of go into Daisuke. Just for the sake of keeping these chapters bearable to write about, I definitely shortened a lot of things because it hurts. It hurts to read and it hurts my head to like think about for too long. So I promise it'll be in either Swansea's or Daisuke's. I kind of forgot. We'll get there. So going past Swansea after making him pass out, you find only one cryopod working.
Taught me it's time to be brave, Daisuke. Curly and Anya are counting on us. Yeah, Curly and Anya are counting on us. I'm sure they are. Wait. Wow, it's like barely foamed up at all. Hey, it's those things. I've never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah, these things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Wow, looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? 20 fucking years. I can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam from here. He didn't. What? Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right? No, it needed to be handled delicately. He said I had way too much athletic strength in my arms. I would have just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn, makes total sense. Bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. He said it's next level critical to keep stock and organized every day. Had me double, triple check everything like all the time. Right, of course. And he never told you he'd gotten in here? No, but look how busy he must have been. There was never any phone here. And Swansea has known the whole damn time. Just taking a load off before the fun suddenly sets on this party, huh? That boozed up bastard has been biding his time until he can save himself. Would getting in the pod really mean you'd get rescued? 20 years more of a chance to get found. I'd take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though.
And Jimmy comes to the very biased conclusion he was going to try and save himself, or Swansea trying to keep the one cryopod open for himself. Let's move past that.
Can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. I'll ask him about it when he wakes up. We'll deal with him after. Right now we have a job to finish. And the vent looks like it's still in one piece. Whoa, check out those sparks. I hate to imagine how gnarly it'd look on the inside. It could be somewhat collapsed in places. You could make it through. We need to try it. Swansea said it's not safe. I know he forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up. You said you could handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why we had to do this. Then we can explain him. Then he can explain himself. You think so? Daisuke. Everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders. Oh. Oh, you're using that card? I thought people had to deserve their titles. Jimmy. Yeah, I got this. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, I don't like this.
Daisuke, after the influence of Jimmy saying that it'll make Swansea proud if he saves Anya, climbs up into the vent, and he's astonished at what he found, whatever that may be.
Up there. What are we doing? Are we gonna... Oh, we go back up? Anya? What did you do? Oh no. she kill Curly? Did she kill herself?
So now we're on chapter 18, which is a day before the crash. And now we're tasked to find the gun. Why? We don't know. Curly knows though. Maybe something feels off. After all, he's the captain. He can do whatever he wants. And I don't know when, I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure the gun was meant to have for the captain. In case the crowd gets rowdy, per se.
We're gonna kill Anya? I don't want to do that. Find the gun? What? I don't want to kill Anya. I'd rather shoot myself. Why is it so clean? This actually looks nice. Hold on. This actually looks nice as hell. All the plants gone.
Polly says, teamwork makes the dream work. Yay!
Okay, I'm not seeing anything. I already checked here. You already checked the bathroom? Okay. Okay, so now we are... Ooh. Would it be in the cockpit? Guys, I want to go to the cockpit. I'm telling you.
But instead of the gun, he finds Anya. Thinking that she might commit suicide, he asks where the gun went. Though, I'm gonna let this segment kinda play out and I'll give you my thoughts on it after.
Be required during transit. Okay. Anya? For fuck's sake! Where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Wait. The music's coming in. Anya? As our nurse, you never got psych evals. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over. Yeah? I'm not gonna hurt myself. You know the gun is in a safety case I can't open. But I hid the case myself. Oh, I hid the case itself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. I'm pregnant. You're what? Who would you... Captain? I told you.
If Anya can't defend herself with the gun, she can at least keep Jimmy away from it. And if Jimmy finds out she's pregnant, who knows what he'll do.
For a long time, I'll talk to him. I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself. So the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. Oh... No! Wait... Oh, that's... No! Okay, so Jimmy's just a piece of fucking shit.
So now we're on chapter 19, which is 6 hours before judgment. 2 hours later, Daisuke is still in pain, even with a mouthwash bath, which sounds very sticky and gross, but hey, to each their own.
Just a piece of shit! God! Alright, whatever. I get it. He is a piece of fucking shit. Okay. Just try to stay still, Daisuke. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey kid, you hear me? Ah, he's not doing too good. Daisuke? Hey, no, Swansea? Don't do it. Don't move. It's alright, Daisuke. Calm down. This line of work. You can never become like miserable Swansea. What a tragedy.
Decades of hauling ass for pulling the express. Big-minded bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good laugh, huh? But Daisuke can never become Swansea. Even he, Swansea, realizes it. He's just a damn good kid, trying his best. Not a nice student, career workhouse, or force of a mission. Just a damn good kid. Just a damn good kid trying his best. You could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daisuke. Oh. God. But Jimmy has more pressing matters. You monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't you just give me some time to fucking think? Nobody has time, Jimmy! How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the fucking line. He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable. Stop pretending I know all about your plan, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this? You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod. I sure did talk to Anya. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't a captain go down with his ship? Not that it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on this ship. So go ahead and get in that pod. If you ever get it, oh shit. If you ever get out, if you ever get found, you can tell them whatever the fucking oh! You've earned it. No, we haven't. Get the gun? Oh, where's the gun? This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks so much. Oh my god. He's mocking us. Ew. Gross. Or medical. We can't even, like... Oh, shit. She overdosed? Jimmy goes off to medical, finding the gun. Oh, hi, Anya. But she doesn't matter, not to Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't acknowledge her. It's just a corpse. A body with flesh. That's all he saw in her anyways. Okay, so I think it's 7... I had seen the code before. 3-9. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is the one that I had scanned earlier. Oh, shit. Why are you laughing? Not yet. Oh, poor Anya. Jimmy, oh. Oh, shit. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I'm so glad it stopped. So now it's chapter 20 and we are 0 days before the crash. Or, you know, the day of the crash. Anya came clean to Jimmy and Curly wishes that, you know, he should have went to her first and, you know, they could talk about it together. But I don't think Anya had any faith in Curly that he was actually going to do that. But it didn't make a difference. He said he would handle it, no matter what Jimmy says or what Curly tries to do. Where did he go? He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Hold on. Fuck, just wait. I need to find him. Everything's gonna be okay. Anya doesn't believe that. Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to us. She doesn't want to... I don't like this music. I don't like this music. And it's stressing me out. It's... Oh god, alright. We need to get to... Oh shit, oh shit. Jim, I can fix this. What do you think will happen when we get back? We can figure all this out. You and me. All I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now, what do you think will happen now when we get back? We'll fix this together. Everything you and I worked for in our lives, accomplishments, changes, none of it will matter. You've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it, one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? And in a painful conversation, Jimmy mentions what others will think back on Earth. He'd go to jail, and Curly would get publicly scrutinized for not saying things. Curly's always the one used to getting compliments. He's always praised for his work, for his bravery. And what if people found out that that's not who Curly is? Sure, we can say that Curly is a brave person and is very respectful, but the way that he handled the situation will be easily painted as that he was faking his entire career. And Jimmy is still jealous. Maybe that's what he wants. If Curly takes at least some blame, it's better than his praise. But Jimmy isn't that petty at the expense of himself, though one thing he suggests: 5 Pony Express members lost in space. No one lives to tell the tale. And perhaps he got what he wanted. You're standing at the top. Feet in cement. I get it now. Right? Right. I'll take care of it. That's the cockpit. Oh. Where am I? Oh shitter. Shit! Stop flashing like this. This hurts. Oh my god. Stop fucking flashing at me, bruh. Crash imminent? Shit! Okay. So, at the beginning, overriding the autopilot. So now we're on chapter 20, 1 hour before judgment. At this point, 3 members are dead. The fuck are we taking them? Hello? I don't even want to... Happy birthday, Captain! This rocks. Here, here. To Captain Jimbo. Oh no. Come on. You have to give a speech. Better make it good. Our captain. Captain Jimmy. Oh my god. Oh my god. do we have to do here? Oh. A lot of people just. Oh my god. A lot of people struggle to put food on their plates. That wasn't enough, right, Captain? The lowest rung of your ladder is our highest, until it was all swept from under your feet. Despite being steps on a ladder, perhaps the crew would forgive Curly. Jimmy likes to think so, only because he can fix this. So, dig in everyone, our last meal. I believe in you. We're gonna make it through this. Sometimes we thrive, travel the endless reaches of space. Other times, we just have to accept days like these. You taught me that, Curly. Let's eat. Let's survive. Oh. So now we're on Bizarro Chapter 1. So this chapter is pretty long, so I'm just gonna talk while the gameplay does gameplay things. There's vents, there's holes, and I'll just let it go. There's the Swansea key. Wait, where the fuck are my keys? We have to go down there, don't we? I'm so scared. You know what? I'm gonna just beast it. Run. What the fuck is that? Ladder. Knocked over lamp. Dark. Shit. Huh. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Genuinely. Like, I am very unnerved. Oh. I still don't have anything. The flower. No turning back now. Ew. Take no turning back now. Do I just have to keep turning back? Take care of it. What do I do? I didn't turn. I walk backwards? No. No, I just have to keep turning back. Oh. 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 I want to get to it though. Wait. Now the main thing I was confused about is this little bunch of weights, of flowers, and this Game Boy. There's flowers for Anya, dumbbells for Curly, Game Boy for Swansea. At least that's what people think, which could perhaps symbolize who Daisuke looked up to. And what I like to add is severed bloody hands for Jimmy. Yeah. Okay. Responsibility. We did it wrong. We did it wrong. How do we take responsibility? gonna walk backwards, backwards, backwards. We're not taking it though. We're walking away from it. Oh, ew. Oh god. More mouthwash, broken oh my god, there's just stuff everywhere. Wherever they could put it. Empty bottles just littered everywhere. Oh, I don't like this. Oh! Oh? Wait, that's kind of cool. Rise and shine! Don't be daft! I don't like this. I don't see anything else. I'm sorry? Okay, I didn't know we were crawling in ventilation shafts? Why? Is there something crawling with me? There is. Oh, another lily. Another flower. It's Daisuke, huh? What the fuck? Can't talk to him? You don't have anything. That's the... No. Issue to captain in case of unrest amongst the crew? I don't want to shoot him. I don't. There's like literally no... Can I walk away? No? Oh, I have to. Oh. Hello? We're at a cemetery now? Hello? Okay, this is freaking me out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! I'm just gonna... Ah! Come here. Ah, I have to hold it! Oh, that's so cringe. Oh, that's so cringe. Oh my god. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to move. Why are we shooting Swansea? I don't want to shoot him. I don't want to kill him. I mean, Jimmy does, but I don't. Where's he coming from? Where's he coming from? Where is he coming from? He's coming from this way. I see you. 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 No, I don't. Oh. Okay. Okay. He's either from in front of me or the side of me. These are the only two ways that he can come. Just come from this side. Just come from this side. Beloved friend. I want to read that. I remember you. Why is there a baby crying? Oh, the third shot! Oh! Swansea ends up giving his life story. The best time he has had in his life was being a drunk. Even if the imagery of his corpse scared him to sobriety, Swansea's ready to die. He can admit the faults of his own behavior, but Jimmy's too cowardly for that. The one regret was not being able to save Daisuke. Not what he did to the ship. Not what he did to Anya. Not what he did, rather, the lack of what he didn't do. We found in some ditch. Scared me straight. So I got a college shift. Oh. So I got a college shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. All the things that make a good man. I hoped I could raise my children to be better than their old man. I wanted to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. But the truth is, discipline, drive, routine, the endless fucking desperation to get shit done, a loving wife, great kids, sobriety. I'm telling you, you accomplishments I've been chasing my whole life. Never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory. Those nights spinning out my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass on my palms, bleeding dry for the funniest thing ever. Old dogs laughing and smiling on a waterbed floor, mocking the moon for daring to show its face. All nausea and wreckage and vomit and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world, an empty bottom. Those were the best days of my life. Yeah, those were the best days of my life. I got nothing to hide, ready to face the music. I could see myself for what I am. But you, a cowardly, selfish motherfucker, and you can't even see it. I should have been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, I wish it had been to give him one small chance off this goddamn rock. Swansea, I'm gonna fix everything. We're going to make it. Fuck you, Swansea says, and I can't help but agree. Oh my god. Holy shit. So now we're on Bizarro Chapter 2, another Take Responsibility. We've killed Swansea. Do you think Jimmy's satisfied? Did he get what he finally wanted? After his ruthless jealousy and arrogance takes over, do you think Jimmy has any humility left? Take responsibility, huh? Well, that's a version of what we're doing, I guess. Okay, we need to... The only Anya, my baby! No, Daisuke, my baby. What the fuck? Hello? Ew! Ew. We see him everywhere. He's haunting us. He's haunting us. He's not dead, though. What? Hello? Ew. Ew, I don't like this! Ew, it's like a... just mat. Ew. Alright. Let us out. Let me out of here. I don't like this. It's just filled. The eyeball hallway turns into a narrow tunnel. Ew. Ew, I'm not even moving. Ew. Ew, where the fuck are we? We're in a digestive tract? It sounds like we're in a fucking tsunami right now. Do you hear that? Okay, we're, go into the shitter? Oh, nowhere. Oh. Oh. What the? Alright, eyeless Curly, we're gonna go over here. Looks like a mystical tree almost. Oh, it's just a bunch of pipes. Fuck. Okay. After exiting, we're welcome to Curly. Tubes and valves all over his limbs. don't have anything for him.
It's old Mother Goose's birthday. We're giving her a party. A party, a party, a party for Mother Goose.
The baker man, he served a cake. It was a sight to see.
Oh? Oh. Oh. You have to make him eat it? Oh god. It goes down there, down here, over here. Oh. Oh, ew, okay. So that needs to be fixed. Oh, sorry. Oh. We need a... that's so horrible. That's so horrible. Wait, let me see how this works. Let me see how this works. So it goes down there to here, and then over here, and then down there, and then over here. Oh, that's so gross. Okay. It's this one needs to be fixed. Is it? Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's so vile. That's so vile. Goes up that way, and then that way. And then that way. Oh, last one. Last one is this one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I know, Curly. But I'm Jimmy, so I'm not really sorry. Okay, so it goes that way, goes up there, then up, that way. Then it should go that way, and then down. Yep. We did it. Once feeding him, all the monitors go black. Turning back to the small TV, it's Jimmy, wandering. You could say he's wandering in his own thoughts. They're empty, barren. Oh. We just walk. We can only walk backward. Well, you can only press, you know, S to go backward. This would be a fire wallpaper if Jimmy wasn't here. Is that Curly? You can't run or anything. It's just a long way into the galaxy. Right to Jimmy. I want to go home. But we are home. It was an accident. We're home. I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end, like you wanted. I could have stopped it. I'm taking responsibility. No, we can both be heroes. We're a team, just you and me, like we used to be. You want to ask for forgiveness now? What happened was an accident. We were trapped. I made a mistake, alright? I'm sorry, I'm so fucking sorry, Curly. You want to ask for forgiveness now? Yeah, right. I don't think you mean it. I think you're just sorry that this all happened. And you have to live with the guilt. So Bizarro Chapter 3. taking responsibility. Again. Like, geez, Jimmy, get it through your fucking head. You know, that's what I think. But this level confused me. I thought these were baby dogs or baby horses. And they were baby horses, definitely. But if you think about it, this mass only represents the baby that grows inside of Anya. Or at least what used to grow. And there's guilt here. There's confusion. There's barrenness. It seems that the only time that he acknowledges Anya is with this baby. But after you find all the baby horses, you're met with a screaming baby and the abomination of Polly.
It's like a baby dog or something. Oh no. Why is it making me do this? Why did it make me... Ew. Oh my god. Ew! Bunch of horse baby caterpillar shit.
And now you have to escape the vents. It's simple, it's clear, cut and dry. And holy fucking shit, I hate looking at this thing. I'm gonna be honest. It really, ugh. It's horrible. It's just horrible. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh god, this fucking sucks. Oh, it's a... Yep, get it over with, get it over with, get it over with. This fucking sucks, this fucking sucks. Bro. I don't think I can do this. Don't do it! Oh my god. Ah! Oh my fucking god. Yeah.
So after successfully avoiding the disturbing Polly, we are welcomed with a hallway, which floods with IDs of crewmates. Anya, Swansea, Daisuke, Curly, swarmed by his previous co-workers? I hope he feels guilty, but you can't help but wonder. Are we only sorry because of the swarm of problems we have caused for ourselves? Are we only angry at the repercussions we've caused? We don't know, but Jimmy knows.
I don't know. Oh my god, it's actually getting hard to walk. All the bottles. I don't care if he's spilling them, I'm going up here, I'm gonna find you, bitch. Okay, like, actually, just, like, why?
And we are met with Big Polly himself.
You motherfucker. Ugh. Pony Express is dead. And so are you. Hmm. Shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too. But he's the better man. I see that now. We can both still make it. I'll take care of him. I'm taking responsibility.
And the nickname of boss or sir, it's very demeaning. Jimmy hasn't earned those titles, has he? Curly and him still can make it out. Jimmy is willing to take responsibility for his actions. But if all of that is true, why are you still so concerned with him? If Jimmy really wanted to take responsibility, shouldn't he be worried about Anya? Shouldn't he be worried about killing Swansea? Or failing at saving Daisuke's life? He's not ready to be accountable, especially not with himself. Jimmy acts constantly as if he doesn't care. But if that were the case, why even try and save Curly? And we don't really know, but Jimmy already knows the answer.
What do you mean with him? With who? Curly? 0 hours before judgment?
Curly has somehow become the cake. Carry Curly from the table and through a door down a very long hallway. And now your mission is to go home.
I don't like this. Oh, he's just looking at me. He doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want me to help him. He doesn't want our help. He just wanted to be the captain. Be a good captain. And he failed at that. Damn. It's both their faults. I think everyone's at fault. Somewhat. Go home? Where's home? Why is it raining? Okay, is this... is this hallway gonna end, please? Why is this hallway so long? It's fine, it's fine. Well, we're taking Curly home, I guess. Whoever home is. Oh, this is home. It's not gonna work. He's trying to redeem himself.
Now the rain stops. Not sure what the rain symbolizes, but hey, we can't all look at the little details, like the small dead pixel in the upper right corner. We're all for the bigger pictures. Now, changing to playing as Curly, we are forced into the cryo chamber by Jimmy. It's okay. Jimmy says he only wanted to help while doing the complete bumfuck opposite. He is somehow proud to be Curly's friend and co-pilot.
I'm just so proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot, Captain. No one can hurt you now.
We fixed things. Even faced with more guilt and an answer, Jimmy can't help but take that little credit. He fixed it. He was the one that fixed this, not acknowledging that he may have been the start of the problem after all.
Don't actually. Oh my god. I was kidding! Oh! Damn. Oh god.
So, now that we reach the credits, let's take another breather. Take this time to appreciate this masterpiece, the people working on this game, this narrative, this story that should have won the Steam Awards. I'm still mad about that, by the way. At least Silent Hill won something. At the game, okay. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on the Game Awards. So now I'm gonna break these characters apart one by one. And the main character that I want to focus on is Jimmy. That's a lot of you. Playtesting. Joshua, Alexander, Daniel, William, Sheila, Dragon Baby. All correct games. Wow. Oh, and the translations too. That's awesome. Arcus Key. Damn. And we can't move either. Oh. The neighbor dog. Huh. Wow. Jimmy is a very complex character. It is very easy to say that you can hate this character, that this character has done horrendous and horrific things, and yes, he has. I'm not gonna defend that. He is by no means a good person. But Jimmy throughout the series seems a little bit guilty. Don't get me wrong, he's manipulative, he's arrogant, he's spiteful, he's a very jealous person, and being extremely dependent on that jealousy. But I suppose that's how ignorance works. Jimmy seemed to struggle in her. He wanted control. Maybe he wanted direction. Maybe he wanted a sense that somebody or someone or something needed him. Curly mentioned he wanted more for himself. Jimmy might have known that while Curly enjoyed being friends, a different job meant less control for Jimmy, whether that be about controlling Curly or control of a supposed crew. Overall, he has excused his behavior. He knows he caused the crash, but does not take full responsibility, such as his crash has caused their situation of being stranded in the first place. Jimmy oh my god. Jimmy is easily the one character that everyone can hate. He's manipulative. He has little care of what his actions can cause for people. He's a rapist. He's a murderer. He's become obsessed with the image of Curly because he is everything that Jimmy is not. He is, in his eyes, at the top of the ladder. Curly has had many people praise him, look up to him, something that he craves. The lowest rung on your ladder is the highest one of mine. While Curly wants more, and is implied of doing so if he were to take that step, Jimmy is fully aware he can never be on the level of accomplishment that Jimmy is portrayed in. What he personally lacks turns to spite for everyone around him. It's why his outburst made so much sense, in tune with Curly's birthday. A day all about Curly. We all deal with feeling inadequate. We all have feelings that no matter what we do, we're never enough. Everyone is at their own pace, their own experiences, their own struggles, but don't be like Jimmy. Don't compare yourself to what other people accomplish. In doing so, you're blaming yourself. You're blaming yourself for what you may or may not have went through in your life. And it's important to value the experiences that you've lived through. Value them in a way that you acknowledge what happened and are able to live past it. Accept it. And you don't need to bring others down in the process. Because if you bring others down, you're not truly going up. So, at the birthday party, everyone had a reason to die. At least to our narrator. Daisuke feels like a failure to his parents with no true ambition. Anya has no savings and didn't seem to be passing her exams, which I don't blame her. Middle school's hard. I'm sorry, girl. Medical school is a tough motherfucker. And now we have Swansea. He was sober. He hated being sober, noting the best time in his life were at the bottom of a mug. And then Curly, feeling that he was living a life he didn't have to escape from. An X versus death? Anything versus death? There's not an option there. Though, the crew thought that death truly was an answer. Anya killed herself. It was a way of escape. Swansea killed Daisuke, ending his pain, ending his suffering. And similar to Jimmy, saying if everyone died, their situation could just disappear. No one would know. He would rather die and take everyone with him than own up to his mistakes. Clouded by jealousy, clouded by hatred, clouded by self-loathing. Jimmy so clearly hated himself. And for that point alone, I can't blame him. In some twisted way, I see a little bit of myself in him. The self-loathing, waking up knowing I'm not at my best. There's always someone better than me, and sometimes it's hard to realize the value that you have within yourself. Though, I'm not a manipulator, I'm not a racist, and I'm not a murderer. Racist. I'm not a rapist, and I'm not a murderer. And I'm self-aware to the point I realize no one on earth has walked the steps that I have. No one has gone what I have gone through. So you have to cherish yourself, for your sake and for others next. Because if nobody does it, you have to. Jimmy struggles with the conflict between his malicious and repulsive true nature and his good intentions. He has genuine shame, and it's a result from what I allude to severe mental illness. Because of his own faults, as well as the circumstances beyond his control, he is under a great deal of pressure. The strain increases until he has a mental collapse and gives in to his worst impulses. And I think that's more frightening than any monster. Coming in with an open mind, Jimmy is somehow the most relatable character for the average person, and there's traits we can take from all the characters and really reflect the extremes of their behavior. What actions led up for them to act like this? So now we're moving to Curly. Curly seems to be ambitious. He has things to look forward to, as well as his future of wanting to change jobs. Wondering if captain is all he'll ever be. Even if he doesn't want this career, he still cares about his crewmates. Curly as well seems lenient. He is okay with his longtime friend taking away with literal crimes because the Jimmy he knows wouldn't do that. The Jimmy he knows isn't who Anya had to experience. And we know that Curly is all for the bigger picture, both in the metaphor of the top right dead pixel and not defending Anya after learning about the assault. Curly reads to me as very timid, very people-pleasing behavior. Despite Anya being in constant danger, even when getting to the extent of her being pregnant, he still somehow manages to take a middle ground. He sees the good in Jimmy, even when not visible, and even at the expense of other people. Even at the expense of my lovely wife. Come on, Jimmy. And then the crash happens. Curly is left to shreds, mangled beyond belief and recognition. Though in a twist of irony, he's left bedbound. The once star-seeking pilot that wanted to change his route of life, do something bigger, unable to move from the low point he's at, and instead he's left to be cannibalized. I just want to say, I think the metaphor of cannibalism as love is kind of extreme, kind of wild. I don't personally believe it, but I will happily listen to whoever does think that way. Cannibalism is obsession. It's raw greed. It's necessity, it's savagery, and it is doing the extreme for your benefit. Do what you can to survive. And Jimmy did that. He took a part of Curly, which is not his, but Jimmy has full control of what happens to Curly in this state. Jimmy feeding Curly, it's an attempt to give Curly some sort of comfort. I'm in control, I can take care of you. But even the apology is an attempt of forgiveness, but it's not for Curly's sake. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So, now we're on to Swansea, and Swansea reminds me of what I imagined an uncle would be, or a grandfather would be. They're grumpy, they're kind of tired, and they've got a lot of life experience on their belt. Daisuke, it's said that he isn't very fond of Daisuke, either because of his incapability or overall cheery attitude seeming to contrast with Swansea's outlook of life. Despite this, it's assumed that he was trying to save the cryopod down in hopes that Daisuke would find it. Despite his grumpiness, Swansea was doing fairly alright. Being 15 years sober, he admitted to himself, and specifically Jimmy, that the best years of his life were spent drunk. And what a fate to come to. And having to be the one to end Daisuke's suffering, despite being annoyingly positive. It's clear the two had some sort of deeper sick relationship, in my opinion, obviously. And fun but not so fun fact, swans will kill other swans if it means to end their suffering, specifically when they are deathly injured or have some sort of horrible sickness. Ouch. Rather die from a mercy kill rather than living in whatever agony Daisuke had to go through. But to elaborate on sick, I mean twisted. We can't forget the insults that Swansea used, calling Daisuke unfit to work or stupid at the very least. And wasn't he the one enabling Daisuke to drink? I'd like to say that perhaps with Swansea's internalized struggle, loved Daisuke like a son, but really unable to say so, at least in a healthy way. Swansea was not happy with how his life had turned out, and perhaps tying in that Swansea has accepted death, perhaps wanted that for Daisuke too. Despite him thinking about his inevitable demise, he still was the one to take action, and his care and love for Daisuke, and possibly Anya, were shown when it was too late. No one on the ship is perfect though. And that's the beauty of it. And now we go to Daisuke. I think this character is more, obviously, optimistic, very enthusiastic, even after the crash. And it's said he constantly seemed to imagine a better, more carefree life with women and drinks, and once in this interaction, and the other being the cutscene drunkenly talking to Jimmy about the lack of meaning of life. And like I said, I didn't get this cutscene, and that is my fault. So Daisuke seemed to crave the validation of the other crewmates, mainly being Swansea and Jimmy. This can be shown with him climbing into the clearly unsafe vent with Jimmy's persuasion, under the understanding it would both help Anya and make Swansea proud. Despite feeling useless, his desire for approval and appreciation seemed to reflect his willingness to appease to both Jimmy and Swansea. I also want to bring in the possibility that Daisuke is just a constant reminder of the lack of care and responsibility Pony Express took its crewmates. After all, Pony Express, the Tulpar, it was only meant for 4 people. If Jimmy and Curly are supposed to be reflective of each other, I believe that Swansea and Daisuke might be that too. But he also brings other character traits to light. He brings out Anya's competitiveness. He brings out Swansea's care, Jimmy's indulgence in manipulation, and while I'm not sure what it could be for Curly, but perhaps his more timid and pushover attitude, especially since the only real time that I think Daisuke is addressed is when talking to Jimmy before going to the cockpit, saying that he really should have made more of a stink about bringing Daisuke on board. But other than that, a naive boy just wanting to impress. Can't help but see myself a little in that. Are you seeing a trend? So now we are on my favorite character, Anya. I love you. I wish you were real. I don't wish you were real on the Tulpar. Holy crap. No, I just want to give you a big hug and say I am sorry. Oh my god. She didn't deserve any of that. She didn't deserve any of what had happened. But let's move that aside. Push that aside. Anya analysis. Anya is painted as a very kind and collected individual, fun, and has a passion for nursing. Despite failing medical school, she seems extremely dedicated to become a possible nurse or doctor. Before Jimmy happened, her overall demeanor was lighthearted and hopeful. She seemed to trust the crew and get along with all of them, especially Curly. Though over the course of the story and our interactions, Anya grows meek. She's reserved and quiet, and she's jumpy, and she seems to try and do anything in her power to keep herself out of the spotlight. Appease mainly to our narrator, Jimmy, even if it means being friendly to your abuser so he doesn't hurt you further. Though she goes as far as to hide the gun for the sake that Jimmy can't use it. She is the only one on the ship that seems to take some action to remain somewhat in control. And the little control that Anya has, there aren't even locks in the sleeping quarters. Homegirl's just trying her best. So her mental health really hits a low point. Having to take care of Curly, having to survive day by day with a loose Jimmy roaming, her nausea could be associated with her expected pregnancy and overall stress. Like, girl, I would have taken the gun and the case and just ripped that shit out of the suitcase and shot Jimmy myself if it meant that. I would be clawing. I would be shaking the bars of my enclosure if it meant that I could just, you know. Can I say that? It's a fictional character. It's a fictional character. It's not real. Jimmy's not real. Okay. I need to chill. And fun fact, Anya might have slept by the pulley statue because it was motion activated if anyone got near it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the more I know about, like, the story and, like, possible little hints and clues scattered around, it hurts. It hurts, man. But let's go back on track. No matter what she does, even keeping Curly alive with the lack of supplies that they had, she had proved to herself that she has that capability and that skill. And nobody seemed to acknowledge that. She was always doomed to be undermined and never truly seen by the crew by who she is other than her failures. Especially as Jimmy becomes captain. Because what did I say? How does Jimmy treat her? How does Jimmy view Anya? Not much, right? But she proved to herself. And I think that's more important. And Anya took control. She hid the gun, and she did her absolute best keeping Curly alive, and went out on her own terms rather than Jimmy killing her. And we don't get much development. Remember who we're playing as. The guy that views her as nothing but flesh and refuses to interact with her body, even when faced with it. But maybe he just doesn't care. So, my final thoughts on this entire game. I love this game. When I saw 8-Bit Ryan playing it, shout out to 8-Bit Ryan, at first I was like, oh, it's just a silly little, like, horror game with, you know, this crew up in space and they're delivering things. And I realized it was much more than that. And this game somehow was able to create these characters that each one of them you can see yourself in. You can relate to Jimmy on his self-hatred, his lack of being able to feel like he's in control of his own life. You're able to feel and reflect with Curly. You know, maybe you're a bit of a people pleaser, maybe you just try not to take sides, maybe you don't really put your foot down as much as you should. Maybe you relate to Swansea, maybe you enjoy life better when you're not all there, when you're just kind of cruising along. Maybe you relate to Daisuke, maybe you're trying your best to appease to either the men in your life or the older people of your life. And maybe you're looking for that approval that you so really want. And maybe you're like Anya. Maybe you're trying your best, trying your hardest, and that doesn't get seen ever. Either by the fact that you're a female, or maybe by the fact that everyone around you seems to lack your ability. They see you as less. They see you as weaker. They see you as just this girly fawn, you know, that's just gonna fall head over heels of the next guy that treats you decently. That's not who you are. Those character traits might not define all of those characters, but they're traits that we can relate to and we can kind of reflect. And we really get to see the extremes of how these characters are put into the situation, that they know that they're probably not making it back to Earth. And what do? Swansea and Daisuke, respectively, feed into their indulgence. They feed into each other and they indulge, because what's left? And Anya, she has a baby on the way, and she might not make it, baby might not make it, but what is she supposed to worry about? She's just supposed to worry about Curly all the time? Worry about herself? Her own safety? She has no time to worry about the baby. She's gotta keep herself safe. And Jimmy? Well, he's the new captain. He's in control. He can do whatever he wants because he has the power to now. Not with Curly around. And Curly? He wanted to shoot for bigger. He wanted to shoot for better. He wanted to do what he enjoyed. He wanted to move up in the ladder. But now he can't even climb it. So if you're gonna take anything from Mouthwashing, let it be that you can't compare yourself to other people. Live your own life as if the ship tomorrow you're on is crashing, and you might not make it back home. Enjoy what you can and keep yourself safe, because it's not always going to be there when you wake up. And with that, I leave you. Do something productive. If you're drawing right now, I think it looks great. I'm watching you. My closing thoughts: have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you whenever.
Editor here. Look what I have. You guys know the show Arcane. Of course you do. If you don't, you're a fucking loser. This is a 3D Jinx monkey head. The jaw moves with that screw. And I fucking painted this. And I think it looks sick as hell. Look at that shit.